Hi everyone, and welcome to today's YouTube video. In today's video, we'll be discussing the causes of adolescent sleep deprivation. For more information, you can go to our blog where we discuss these causes in more detail. And the blog will be linked in the description of this video. And so, in no order in particular, we're going to talk about some of the causes for teenagers to stay up later than usual. And one of the biggest is probably social media, whether it be TikTok or Instagram. Students and teenagers and adolescents alike, they're all scrolling through these platforms of social media, which can often spiral, as many of you probably know, and result in people staying up much later than they intend to. And going off of this sort of is phones, devices, and with this includes shows, movies, texting, FaceTime, all of this falls into this one pool of like phones and devices. And not only does it keep you up late at night, but it can also cause problems with falling asleep. And so, due to the blue light, which we've discussed in a previous YouTube video, and how it affects the circadian rhythm, the blue light that is emitted by these devices that we use in our day-to-day lives can actually have an impact on falling asleep, and it can even in some cases lead to insomnia and various sleep conditions where it becomes hard for people to fall asleep. And so there is this impact of phones and devices of just keeping us up, but then there's also this impact of preventing us from falling asleep. And so it's sort of a two-way thing that just continues to build up on each other. And so the next one we want to discuss is homework in school. And this also falls a little bit with societal pressure. And so whether it be homework to achieve those grades that you're looking for, or extracurricular activities, or sports, theater, drama, whatever it is that prevents you from getting your work done and you're overachieving to the extent where you prioritize these other activities over your sleep time becomes a large issue in people's day-to-day lives where if this happens over a long period of time, it can lead to chronic sleep deprivation and into like insomnia and various other disorders that might stem off of it. And so the next one we want to discuss is societal pressure. And with societal pressure comes like anxiety, and worrying about not falling asleep. So, for example, if you have had different events that have occurred throughout the day that worry you, this could result in you reflecting back on the day and lead to maybe a lack of sleep, but also within insomnia itself and a lot of other sleep conditions, there is this worry about the inability to fall asleep while you're trying to fall asleep. And if you look at the body's system of falling asleep, there's this wakefulness cycle, and you have periods of wakefulness or arousal, and then you have periods of sleepiness. And so when you activate those wakeful systems because you are stressed, anxious, or worried, it's going to prevent you from being able to fall asleep, and it's going to take a lot longer time for certain hormones that were released to like fully settle down. So for example, if you're worried about something and like adrenaline's being pumped into your bloodstream, that's not going to necessarily help you fall asleep. It's going to do the opposite. And so really using different like meditation techniques and relaxation techniques to prevent that anxiety or worrying or nervousness is going to really increase the ability for you to fall asleep. And the last one can include parental or societal pressure. And so this pressure is something we discussed with achieving, such as like homework, extracurricular activities, sports, drama, whatever it is. And so this parental pressure can make its way into your sleep cycle in a lot of different ways. And so whether it be achieving something or getting certain chores done, it's making sure that you have set these timelines and that you will only do work until a certain time, and every day setting these routines to fall asleep at the same time every single day. And so this also plays a little bit into the circadian rhythm of making sure you have the same set times that you fall asleep and wake up at. And so that's all we have for today's video. We hope you'll join us in the next video. Thank you.